all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the Extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075.
Attention please, we need some local committee members. Riverhead on the track. for the water test.
Integrated Wireless
Local committee on the
Technologies
track
is
for the
proud
water
to be part
test.
of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the Extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Okay, back live. Riverhead Racetrack. Not the raceway, folks, not the NASCAR track. We are at Riverhead Fire Department annual drill. We have completed the ladder contests. They are working on a hose test as we speak, or excuse me, the water test as we speak.
Hey.
Moving things along. Lenny Gombert with Chris Murphy here bringing you the action.
It looks like we're on our 4th water test, so they're calling me a liar right now because I thought this would be a little quicker, but
well, they had it in the low 4.7s, I think, prior to the drill starting. Do you hear any numbers? Or?
I haven't yet, but of course, a notoriously fickle pump system here at Riverhead.
Usually pretty solid water, though. I mean,
well,
you could run some BC hose, some pump here, efficiency, a little bit of everything. But this is the water tower issue, right? Where
this is the water tower.
Everybody's water
right.
in their lawn right now and flushing the toilet it becomes an issue.
Right. So I'll tell one of my sob stories. We broke the motor pump record here. We ran a 5:37. Broke the motor pump record, and then they weren't able to give us the record because they had shut down the water tower that supplies. They jacked the pressure up, and they immediately turn it off at the end of the drill because they need to reduce the pressure that's in the area. They only do it for the drill, supposedly. So we came down, we break the record. They go to test the water. It's the end of the contest, and they are unable to do that because they had shut down the pressure and the time through the...
Attention all teams. Water has been tested. The speed of the water is 4.77 through 144 feet, 1 inch of 2 1/2 inch Saturn hose with a 3/4 inch nozzle tip. All teams begin lining up for C hose.
So you didn't get the 537.
We never got to we never got to test the water here because when they finally did put the hose out for the test, it was in the 5s. They had shut the pump off that supplies it. So there's a municipal thing going on here that they jack the pressure up for this day, push it out. There's actually a valve right next to the hydrant, another hydrant that actually supplies the dummy hydrant on the street. This is a one-of-a-kind design down here, and it's always traditionally been a great pump track, but I kind of have a theory on why we've always seen some pretty decent speed numbers here, too. If you go and you look at the hydrant, it's kind of hard to see from 200 feet away, but the hydrant actually points slightly. If you look at it from above, the 245s aren't true. They aren't square. It actually kind of aims down the street a little bit.
Okay.
And I think that helps the hose in the run kind of get down the straight, get down the street a little straighter. So this place has always been not always, but many years seems to have been a best of both worlds where we would see some great pump shots, but always some decent speed runs as well.
Well, you telling that story, Chris, I didn't quite remember that, but that's a very interesting story. It gives us something in common. 1989, St. James Wildcats running in Hicksville. We decided to run both Labor Day drills that year, and that was the year, the infamous year of Patchogue 40 Thieves having some issue after it was a drill in Lindenhurst. I think it might have been the Southern New York, and there was some issues with their hose, and they had run a 12:29. They were credited with the record at the time, but then they couldn't get the hose tester in there, and they had to cut their hose open, and it was a long debate. I'm not going to get into all that, but that record was recognized for a portion of the year, I guess. And anyways, fast forward, C hose at Hicksville, we run a 12:33. And
that's the state record.
They announced general judges. We go nuts. We don't know what the time is. And then they said, oh, we made a mistake. It's 12:29.
Is considered the state record.
Considered the state record at the time. They never tested our hose because they said it's not a record. Later in the year, with all the negotiations and everything that went down, that 12:29 was taken away from Patchogue. They were credited with the state record of 12:35, which they had prior to that. We had run a 33.
And the 12:33 never got checked.
Never got tested, so we never got credit for that.
You got to be kidding me.
So, I feel your pain a little bit, But, again, we're talking 89, a long time ago. But
we had, it's funny, my brother Ryan standing right here. We had a couple of those. We had a, Ryan, 1207 C hose, 1207, and then our hose exploded when we went to test it. We had a few that, we heard the general judges, but never landed the plane.
That's rough. That's rough. But, so for anybody else out there, we feel your pain if that's happened to you. But, again, our timing equipment, our officials, everybody's volunteering their time, and everybody does the best they can. It doesn't always work.
That unfortunately, just like anything else, you only remember the ones that got away from you. You know, like if that makes any sense. Tom Brady talks about all the Super Bowls he loses.
There was some chatter on the group maybe between A-Rock and Mikey Mara about a couple of state tournaments they lost.
If you missed that, now two of the greatest of all time, Anthony Rockamondotto, Northlanders Piston Knocker state champ 4 times, not 81. And then Michael Mara, the GOAT, right? And we have a little group me between a bunch of drill team guys, and the conversation kicks up about
2000.
The year 2000. There was a fluky thing going on where North Lindenhurst got a questionable no time, and Anthony's response was, "That's the one that I'll never forget," or "That's the one that'll go with me to the grave," is the quote.
Mike Mara's picture was the best. So Mike Mara posts a picture of it, a tattoo on his arm, and says, "I'm going to take that one to the grave too." As West Sable went on and won the state.
That tattoo says 2000 on it. He's like, "I'll take it to the grave too," right? Exactly. Oh man,
that was good.
Yeah, and we were all just observers at that point. There's
attention, local committee, please come out to the track so we can start the next contest. Local committee for the track committee, please come out for the track so we can start the next contest.
I think for a lot of us who are lifers, I'm a little bit younger than you, Lenny, but I've been around for a little while, and this is what I love doing. This is what I love being involved in, and we're fans first, right? We're kids first, playing with yellow warning tape or our old buddy,
garden hose,
or something like that, and I get real excited when you see those kids. There seems to be one video every state drill where there's a kid from like 6 different teams, and they're all running efficiency. They're going backwards, by the way. The hydrant's on the wrong side of the street. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Right? They're doing their best to mimic the guys that are on the street.
Their dads,
that
their
seem
uncles,
larger than life
brothers,
at the time.
yeah.
Right, exactly. And so now for so many of these guys that you see on the street, these guys, the hardest competitors for them, they're just doing their best impression of the guys that they grew up idolizing. And that's not going to stop. We're going to keep doing that for a long, long time. We do have, it appears, we are getting close, although we see Captain Rich Quenzer on the street with his hands on his hips, looking for a little bit of momentum here from the officials. I hear a rev in the background.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's holding up. I know that we're waiting for some local committee from Riverhead to get out here with some rollers so we can keep the track clean for everybody. Where the heck did you grab my stopwatch, Chris?
No, I did not, sir.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have it on the table over here. Maybe Robbie grabbed it. It's time to water.
So if you're watching at home, check in with the YouTube chat. I'm looking it up right now for a little bit. We've got about 87 viewers online right now. And Lenny and Fred and I are very angry at you for sitting home in the air conditioning while we got to sit out here.
The next contest to be run is the C-Hose contest. State record is 11.93, 11.93, and it's held by East Iceland. First team on the line will be number 4 in your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
I don't know that the Riverhead Fire Department's happy these people are sitting home either, Chris. There's plenty of room in the stands. There's shade. There's all kinds of delicacies. The ice cream man's here.
Sure.
Come on out.
Jay Podolsky, a man who considers himself a soldier of the sport, a passionate member and solicitor of the sport. He's just checked in on the YouTube chat saying, "Hi, Chris and Lenny." Hey, Jay, did you turn down the AC a little bit today? Did you make it like 72, or is it still a crisp 68 right now? What is it in your house?
Yeah, Jay's another lifer. He's
Jay's not at home. He's at work. Okay, fine.
He's bounced around off and on a couple of teams in his day. He's been on both sides of the motorized and the old-fashioned. So
looks like we're getting things set up with West Sable down at the end of the street. Hey, Sue Goldmacher checking in. If she had a car, she'd be out here. We're jealous of that as well. I'm sure that you're still in some AC right now. We are definitely hot, 100-degree heat, but here comes West Sable with a nice hot run, hopefully.
All right, so West Sable brings it across the cones. Hard on the brake. Michael in, nice and smooth, handles down. This has the potential. Joey right on top of it, Nazalan. Good hit on the target.
Yeah. can start with that.
Water seemed a little slow to my naked eye, but we'll see.
Time for Wasable. 1:02.96.
Ryan, you want to finish the contest with us?
96.
Want to talk with us?
On the line to be number 5 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
You might actually, yeah, come on, jump on. I'm going to add my brother Ryan Murphy to the conversation because he's standing here. So, 1-2. Other way there, Meatball. Thanks. 1296, and again, Lenny, as you mentioned, that water looked like
Your
it was a
attention,
little delay
please.
coming out of the nozzle.
Lindenhurst will be on a 20-minute breakdown.
That's big.
Timer. Sorry.
On the line to be number 6 on your programs, your host for today's tournament, the Ironman from Riverhead.
All right, so Ironman up, as you heard, Lindenhurst on a 20-minute breakdown. And I'm surrounded by Murphys
Number
now.
8 on your
This could get
program,
rough.
Tough
the
break,
Bucks
man.
From
Tough
Deer
break.
Park.
Usually we just fight with each other, though, so you're okay.
That's the voice of Ryan Murphy. That's my little brother. Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Chris.
Ryan's been running nozzle for a few years for the hobos, for those of you that don't know his name.
And you
He's the
can't
guy-
usually see his face
I
either
know,
with
he's
that
the guy
helmet
who
he
wears
wears.
the helmet, so could be anybody under that helmet, I guess. But so 1296 there to start, Ryan, and I'm sure you could agree the water seemed a little delayed. Not to mention the drop here was a real plop, so that probably helped the impression that the water's a little delayed. But 1296, that might be you know.
Probably hold up for first, second, and third here, I would think. We've seen Lindenhurst run some good hoses. Joey with a great target hit, didn't waste an ounce of water. When the water on is not as fast as you want it to be, it always helps to smash the target and save as much time as possible.
Riverhead, this is their first run of sea hose in at least a year and a half. Slowly bringing the guys back together. Last year they took a year off. Took a year off with their drill as well, so we actually weren't here last year. So this would be the first shot for this group. Lenny, you agree with that, right?
That, to my knowledge, you are correct, Chris. And again, we said earlier, it's good to see them back out on the track. Riverhead with a long history in racing, some championships back in the day, so
It looks
always
like
well
Deer Park
represented.
is actually on the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. They announced Riverhead. Well, that would explain why this. He announces Riverhead, but it's actually Deer Park because we didn't think Riverhead was going to be running sea hose, so we thought they snuck up on the line.
Yep, I do see some orange down there.
Okay, so it was a red-ish sea truck that threw us off. Sorry, everybody. You probably knew better because you got the zoom on the camera. We're just looking down the street. But it looks like, oh, look, with the gentleman putting the adapter on with the big bucks on his shirt. Nice job, Chris Murphy.
That'll do it.
Woo!
To our defense, we aren't on the arch today, folks. We are on the sideline past the target, so it's a long ways down. It's one of the few arches you still have to climb a ladder to get to.
Ryan, Deer Park went to a working fire this morning.
Nice. Go get him, bro.
Laid a bunch of hose. They're going to try to lay another 150 feet right now.
I went to an automatic alarm this morning. Did
Thank
that
you.
count?
Thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Dom Albanese driving that beautiful new sea truck. And hook up in the back again. Had to plop right down in that right away. Steve Vlasky waving that nozzle. Finally puts it up. It's going to be in the 14s, I assume.
Yeah. They dropped him a little deep at the nozzle, but he still had plenty of time. And you're right, waving that nozzle on Ryan, not the best way to hit the target, right?
No, but when you get one step in the
Time for Deer Park. 14.71. 14.71.
I mean, you tell me, Lenny. I don't like to just stop on a dime like that. That's
No.
Number 11 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Iceland.
363, I think it was, to the, trying to get Chris's hand signals. 363 to the cones. Yeah, stopping right on top of it. You're out of your comfort zone a little bit. Stopping hard, you panic a little bit maybe.
to me,
and
he did as good as he could just to get it on, and then we try and hit the target hit after that.
yeah, but again, to any of you new nozzlemen out there, waving it is not usually the way to go.
Right.
Put it where you want it. If you're off, just move it a little. Don't start waving it. Just breaking up that stream. 762, handle on.
Joe Stats checking in on the YouTube chat. Lenny saying thanks for the shout out last drill. One of the first guys that actually talked to me back when I stunk. I still stunk the whole run of my career, but way back when I was 18 years old, he didn't mind talking racing and talking numbers, and I owe him a debt of gratitude from 20 years ago. So hey Joe, hey Denise.
Chris, I have first-hand knowledge. They're not just good with the stopwatch, Joe and Denise. They're good with a bowling ball.
That's actually what he mentioned in the chat. He said that you guys are actually bowling together, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
We had a question about. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, buddy. We had a question about CI's C-Truck, Ryan. Maybe after we see what is probably the current goats of the hose contests, the East Islip Guzzlers run, maybe you can fill us in.
Little change today. I heard that Eric Flynn is not running nozzle today.
Oh, okay. All right. So who's running?
Robbie Sharpsworth is inserting himself in today. I heard he was going to start running B-hose going forward. And Eric wasn't feeling too well this morning, so they kind of said, all right, bud, try out C-hose.
Okay.
All right, here come the Guzzlers.
Go ahead, Len.
Tommy putting him in a nice spot. Few steps, handles down. Let's see if Nozzleman can handle it. He's looking for the starting thread, slides past it, gets it on somehow. Then finds the flap. He went sliding past it. I mean, Ryan, a little bit of luck there getting that nozzle on away.
You're talking about a guy who has not even practiced running nozzle at C-hose. I think that might actually
Time precisely. 1:4.24. 14:24.
You know, those tend to be a crowd pleaser when you go slip sliding away and you somehow put it on. He was on the side, his legs were out sideways, and had he found the flap right away,
hey,
the crowd would have went nuts.
What he showed is he's got good hands, so if he learns how to stop himself.
On the line, number 16 on your programs, the piston knockers from North Lindenhurst.
All right, Ryan, what's up with CIC truck? Give us the rundown.
Just quick, 355 to the cones for East Islip.
There you go. Another and a beautiful drop in the back too. Chuck once again doing exactly what he had to do. Hopefully they'll be able to get Eric back on the track. No offense, Bobby Browse.
We blew a timing belt Wednesday at practice. We swapped out motors. We put the backup in this morning. We ran it down the track, and we had no oil pressure. So instead of junking a second motor in 1 week, we decided to wait to see if we could open it back up and see what the issue is before we spend money on two motors this week. So.
All right.
Not a great day to spend 100-degree heat sitting around doing nothing, but it is what it is.
Well, you're watching racing, so.
Oh, we like to be participating in racing, but watching's fun too.
Hey, Chris, just quick. I have the man that is going to try and dethrone Eric Flynn, new nozzle man for East Islip Bobby. Bobby, a little hairy down there, but you got it on.
Oh, hairy. What is it? Eyebrow joke?
Someone like Eric Flynn, so he's going to work with me for a little bit, and hopefully we pick it up, a couple weeks or so. So
Eric's coaching. I mean, you got one of the best out there. Just stick with it. I mean, I saw you check for the starting thread quick, and you're able to get it on, so that's a positive.
Yeah, I just, first time ever running it. It was today.
Hold that thought, Lenny. We got the North Lindenhurst
Good job. Thanks, Bob.
coming in.
Here comes North Lindy.
Chris Connell hooked
Chris
up.
is on. Flowing water right now. Here comes Matt. He's on his side a little bit, not in the best position, and he finds the flap. Again, he slipped out too a little bit, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if we're getting a lot of water on the track here. I know we don't have the big roller down here, and that's something that they've tried to use a little
Time
bit.
for North Lindenhurst. 1:3.28. 13:28.
I guess it looks a little slippery up there, Len. I can't
Yeah.
tell from here, but
So,
Matt, and again, we just had two opposite nozzlemen there, Ryan. A brand new guy, and Matt, who's been doing it a long time on several different teams, and he struggled to keep his feet under
17
him.
on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingdale.
I just grabbed the Hydra Man from the East Islip Guzzlers, Chuck Tregler. This is something we never get a chance to do, but Chuck, so Lenny grabs Bobby Browse down at the street, and he goes, wow, that was some run there. You handled that. It got a little hairy on you. And I didn't know. He wasn't making a joke about his eyebrows, which is the shocking part. The man has
caterpillars.
Let
easiest
me
way to
just answer.
describe it.
What about the eyebrows?
It
doesn't matter!
Okay, now you don't get a microphone.
Now That's why you can't have nice things.
Chuck didn't know what to do with his hands, so he lost it there.
Now you don't get to hold the microphone, Chuck. Bobby Browse looked like if Bert from Bert and Ernie went to the haircut, like the barber shop, and they trimmed it up nice.
So Browse isn't his real last name?
No. His last name, he needs to have a shortened name because he has the longest last name I've ever seen. Shout out to Keith Hernandez, by the way. All right, this is the Farmingville Bandits on the line here, Fred, right?
many teams are left in this contest? Farmingville?
Thank you, Dean, for the note on staying hydrated. Here comes Farmingville down
Come
the
the
street.
Bandits.
Again, off the...
Nice and short. Good momentum. Ooh. He hooks the coupling but misses the handle. Eddie Stewart Jr. Oh, and he can't find the flap.
Justin Russo did get that coupling on, but couldn't get back to the stick in time.
Yeah, he hung it, but he didn't get the stick.
Time for Farmingville. 14.11. 14-11.
I don't know about you, Ryan, but I'm getting frustrated as a nozzle man. These guys are really struggling finding the square.
I know. Well, we look at the
line off their breakdown. Number 5 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
We look at the best target hit, which was definitely Joey. Joey Quenza murdered the target, first run down, still handled up for first place. I know we think that now the Hydra men are the most important spot, but
No, stop.
we all know where it's at.
Of course.
I think. Okay. I'm outnumbered.
Go ahead.
I'm outnumbered.
It's not even close.
I mean,
Chris.
so we'll have a debate here. Let's talk about the difference in stick times in the top 4 runs today. I'm sure they were all pretty close.
And it's come down to the guys on this end.
Only one guy who's hit the target.
Well,
He's
the
sitting on
difference
5.
is for those top 4 runs, there's another 4 runs where the guy didn't hook up in the back, and that's why that run didn't matter. So, your justification is BS.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Looking at the Lindenhurst Snails off of their 20-minute breakdown.
I think I'm going to take up after this run. I got to put my pants back on.
Okay.
Hose.
Well, he's
I am
wearing shorts.
Yeah, he does have something on, folks, just so you know.
2 teams to go here, unless we do see Selden up there. A 13:28 behind the original 12:96. The 2 big times up on the board. Otherwise, wide open here, and the Lindenhurst Snails with the young group ready to play, ready to do some damage.
Yeah, they're looking to take advantage of this. It's wide open.
Yeah. Been running pretty consistent, pretty good C hose and B hose, going back to last couple of years.
Well, but a big change too. Kevin Kinley
running nozzle.
running nozzle now, and has a natural ability to attack the nozzle. You'll see here on the camera.
All right, so Lindenhurst into the hydrant. Sullivan's on. This has the potential. They got to run far. They hustle and get there. Now, he struggles getting the nozzle on and actually does not.
Way to jinx him, Chris.
A lot of potential for that run. They did have to run pretty far, Ryan. I mean, they had to make it up, but he was there. He had a shot.
You know, that to me looked like an experience thing. He got off Kevin. He took his first 3 steps, a nice plant step.
22.76. 22.76.
And then he realized that he was 40 feet away from the nozzle. So you got to kind of
number
have
18
that
on your
spatial
programs.
awareness.
The slow pokes from Selden.
I like calling that track IQ. What do you think, right?
Yeah,
You got to have that
absolutely.
track IQ where you
gotta-
realize that this drop's coming up early and you got to get aggressive right off the bat. And he probably would have had, like you said, that full swipe if he would have been able to attack.
Absolutely. If he didn't take those plant steps right away and just kind of continued his momentum off the truck and then slowed himself, he'd probably have a lot cleaner swipe at it than he had there.
Almost like you get your body in a different position, right, Ryan? You almost stand up a little straighter instead of way back to let that flow go and really attack it,
Yeah, when I
or
leave
get
the
those few big strides in.
When I leave the hydrant, there's a million things running through my head. Did we get stuck in water? Did the track stop? Are we back when he's hitting the, there's a whole bunch of
Yeah,
things
there's a
that
lot
come
of factors.
with experience. Yep.
But you have to, and sometimes the driver will have you back a little. Sometimes, again, we saw it earlier, he'll have you a little deep, but you have to make up for that.
Right.
If you're uptight and he has you deep, you got to push off that bar and stop on a dime.
And go get it.
Or like this one, they had to let it flow a little bit, and he still had his shot, though.
Yep.
So, 470-something water, most of these nozzlemen all these nozzlemen should have a shot in C.
I'll see if I can help you out in B-Host, Len, all right? All right, guys. See you later.
All right,
Thank
catch later,
you,
Ryan.
Ryan Murphy from the C Truckless Central Islip Hobos.
Ryan's hoping he has a microphone in his face again after B-hose, because that means he hit the target well, and I'm going to be right there.
Selden Slowpokes on the line. The Selden, Cutchogue, North Patchogue Slowpokes. Slow Night Cappy Panthers. I'm working on it.
Yeah, you got to work on that for sure.
And this is it. Just 2 teams to go here in the C-Hose contest. Again, at 12.96, 13.28, the big 2 on the board. The game is wide open here. Richie Rob Cotty in the back can definitely light it up here. I know these guys can run under a 14 flat, so let's see what they can do.
Truck's been running well, and Richie gets the right drop. He'll put it on the right way. Here come the Slowpokes. Ooh, Davey brings it out a little more into the middle. Almost a dead stop.
I know he's not happy with that right now.
Richie had some running to do. He got to get his momentum back, then missed the stick once.
So clean up front, too. They're looking great, so I'm sure they're frustrated there. It looks like maybe the truck didn't run the way that Davey expected it to run, and he might have crossed that cone with a few less mile per hour momentum.
Selden, 16.35, 16.35.
I thought the truck wiggled out into the middle a little bit right at the
number
hydrant.
19 on your programs. The gamblers from Hagerman.
Possibly because of that, I think Davey gave him a little more break than they wanted. Richie had to make up some speed. And he put it on. Looked like he gave it an extra turn, too.
Yeah, at that point, you know, I
guess you might as well be sure.
Sure, yeah. And that being said, it's 12.96, 13.28, a couple of 14.11s and a 14.24. So, again, this is wide open. And Hagerman gamblers, I almost call them Hagerman junior gamblers because they probably all are, step to the line here with another wide open opportunity to take a big bite out of C hose and put themselves in a position to get down the track at the end of the day. Let's see if they're able to do something with that opportunity, unlike in C ladder.
Yeah, I mean, their junior team has been good for a while. It's been feeding the senior team, and they're seeing the results of it the last few years. I was actually thinking of that today, thinking of Central Islip running efficiency grade all these years. And, you know, a lot of kids coming off the juniors over in CI, and they got the basics down. And then that plus coaching equals, you know, consistency. And, you know, there's teams out there that can run some good efficiency, but I haven't seen anybody do it over the decades like Central Islip can. And, again, I think that part of that's attributed to the juniors program.
I could buy that. I think at this point, the Hagerman Junior Gamblers would be the odds-on favorite for this year's state championship after winning last year as well. They are evolving into a real program at this point. I expect them to get a continental band next year, the way that they keep developing.
It's good to see racing strong in certain departments, both the senior and the junior circuit, and it's definitely happened in Hagerman. Or East Patchogue, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, boy. All yours, Len.
Okay, they ease off the line a little bit. Nice and straight down the track. Comfortable drop. The stick's down.
Woo! Cola in the back with the light up.
A lot of twists in this nozzle line, but he gets the nozzle on. Nice hit on the target. That's going to be a real low 13.
All right. Again, that 13.28 is the North Lindy second place time right now. Let's see where that plays.
Time for Hagerman. 13.02.
That's a second place shot.
13.02.
So Hagerman jumping right in there at the end.
Hey, did these guys just play the racing game? I mean,
it was a smooth run. Just a real
few
smooth
steps
run.
back. It's certainly a slick track at this point. Cola in the back goes to plan his last step and slips, so that looked a lot crazier and out of control than it actually was. When you're actually planting that last step, you've already got your hand on the stick. You're already pulling at that point. So that's just really for the photos, you know. But he did take about 6 or 7 steps in the back, took his time getting it down. That's not usually the way I've seen Cola run that spot. It's usually all out. And I'm impressed and a little proud to see him do what he has to do to go get 4 points in this shorter, smaller drill.
Only about a tenth off of getting all 5.
Of the CO's contest.
Right.
First place, 5 points. Number 4, West Sable. Second place, 4 points. Number 19, Hagerman. Third place, 3 points. Number 16, North Lindenhurst. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 17, Farmingville. In fifth place, 1 point. Number 11, East Islip.
And as you and Ryan mentioned before, Johnny Chambria up in front here with the lights out target smash to make that a second place shot. Take nothing away from the West Sable Flying Dutchman, especially having to go and do that as the first team on the track. But what were we saying before about expectations, right?
Yeah, you got that right. And expectations, I mean, 4 races, you expect West Sable to do well, and they are. 18 out of 20 points.
There you go. All right, so we We'll throw it over to Fred for a quick little break while we get things set up for the B-Hose contest. I'm going to be taking off for the day, but I'll hand you over to capable hands, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, folks, come on back after these words.
Been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroup.apparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Suskind or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines
will
and
be the
services.
B-Hose
along with the
contest.
Extrication
Their record
competition.
is
See you next February at
7.55
Brentwood.
and is held by West Hempstead. First team on the line will be number 4 on your program, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
Okay, so we are back. As you hear, they have changed things over. Getting ready for the B-Hose contest. We are at the Riverhead Invite. Once again, Lenny Gombert from the St. James Wildcats join you. Rob Noonan from the West Sable Flying Dutchman. You guys are having a pretty good day so far, Rob.
Hello again, Len.
18 out of 20, not too shabby.
So far, so good. You just try and be consistent, I guess, is really the only way I can put it. You know, you just want to be smooth.
You guys have always been known as a team that can run all 8 races, and small drills like this, as you know, you got to keep chipping away. So that's exactly, well, you guys are doing more than chipping away, but North Lindy not too far behind with 15. So
I was just
trying to hang
say,
with you.
it's not like we're the only team that's running consistent. North Lindy's scored in every contest. I have not seen a score sheet. Has anyone else scored in all 4 events?
I don't think all 4, no.
You know, when you get a 10-team or a less drill, many of us have run in town drills or battalion drills, and if you get a no time or an overtime, you can put yourself in a hole that's really tough to dig yourself out of. So you want to put yourself in a position to score.
The CI, a team that can run all 8 races too. Again, don't have their C-Truck today, so they got hurt in the last 2.
They had a tough first couple events, and then sitting watching a C-Truck. I am sure they are chomping at the bit here to run this contest. I'd expect some pretty good things out of them here in B-Hose. But I think we're almost ready to go here in the B-Hose contest. West Sable's going to be leading us off.
You could take us through it. I'm going to mosey up the track a little bit.
Sable has the white flag. Being that first team, they got a little bit of time to get themselves going. All right, here we go with the Flying Dutchman. Frankie Miller takes him away. He's in the break. Michael Mara's off. Water's on. Nozzle man, breaker man's off. A little bit of fight between the breaker and the nozzle man, and they are awash. We just talked, Glenn, about trying not to give a contest up. There's a perfect example.
Yeah, you sort of foreshadowed that a little bit. 2:57 I had on the stick. Michael all over it.
Time for West Sable. 1:04.67. 14:67. On the line to be number 5 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
A breaker is like an offensive lineman. You don't notice them until they have a little glitch in their game, so to speak, and it looked like he struggled a little bit there, Rob.
Yeah, as a former breaker, man, I can tell you, you just, only time that gets noticed is when there's a problem up top, and, that could be a combination of factors also. Nozzle man picks up too soon, you pull it away, so.
I'll give you pull it away.
It didn't get done.
I'll give you pull it away, but I don't think a nozzleman can pick it up too soon. How is that?
Well, if he's trying to, it was upside down. I don't know if you noticed it. If they try and go too soon and go to pull it and move it before you
pull it,
have taken it off, that could be it. I'm not saying that's what happened there. It's just 2 of them tugged, and with a decent hydrant hit, you're not going to get a second swipe In B-hose, C-hose, you might get that. In most tournaments, B-hose, you've got one shot if the Hydro Man does their job.
So on the top end, they didn't play nice in the sandbox, and it cost them a little bit. That's going to open the door for some other teams as the Lindenhurst Snails take the line.
Yeah, and Lindenhurst, did they score in the C-hose contest?
We have to check.
They were
I
on
left
a
my sheet
breakdown,
back
right?
there. I left my sheet back there. I don't think they did.
I don't see it now. All right, here come the Snails. Make their way down. A lot of smoke off the truck in a break. Hydro Man got water on. Nozzle Man's hawking. Oh, Breaker Man went by. Nozzle Man is set. A little high on the target. Came right down to it.
266 on a stick. That's going to be a low 8.
Time for Lindenhurst. 8.15. 8:15.
I think that's a good number here today, Len.
That is a good number with the
On the line,
470
number
something
6
water.
on your programs. Your host for today's tournament, the Ironman from Riverhead.
Yeah, 8-1 is going to be all right today with this water. So Lindenhurst putting a shot up.
Correction. It'll be number 8 on your programs, the Bucks from Deer Park.
Yeah, so Lindenhurst did not score in C-hose.
No, but 7 points.
I have 7 going in, yep.
Tied for 4th right now. That's a good shot for them to
Chance to make up some ground.
potentially vault them into double digits and maybe try and catch the leaders.
I don't know if you saw, we were talking about East Islip. Had a backup nozzle man in there. Got a little hairy down here for him. Kind of slid by it. His body was laying, I guess it would be perpendicular to the hose. Somehow he got the nozzle on. Couldn't quite find the flap, but it's a little hairy. But, trying to put the nozzle on with that Hydro Man's a little rough. That's rough for Eric when he's out there.
Yeah,
Then put a brand new guy in there.
Can be a little stressful.
Deer Park Bucks going to bring it down.
All right, Deer Park on the line. Here we go with the Bucks. They have a white flag. Couple of revs. Looks like they're ready to take off. And here they come. They're outside of the street a little bit. Hydro Man gets it on, but goes down and cannot get the gate. Cannot get the handle. Water's now in the hose, and it's going to go through the breaker length, and hopefully they shut it down before it comes out the end of the breaker length. Nozzle and the Breaker Man went by. I had a real hard time stopping. You might have had a better view of that than I did, Len, but they definitely looked deep.
Yeah, they were deep and pretty warm. Hydro Man was able to hang the coupling on, but went way by it. I mean, the breaker almost beat him back to the handle. Oh, excuse me, the
Time for
anchor
Deer
man.
Park. 20.21. 20:21.
Hydro Man really needed to literally throw that kind of anchor out. He stuck the arm out and caught it, but
Seemed a little warm on both ends. And just backing up to ladders, they were deep in both ladder events. One way too far and one staircase. So, excuse me.
On the line to
straight
be number
ladder.
11 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Islip.
all right. So Lenny just mentioned East Islip running with their B-team nozzle man backup. I don't know what you want to call it there, Len, but
Bobby Brow is what Murphy called him. I grabbed a quick interview with him. He's got Eric teaching him, so I mean, you can't learn from too much better than him.
no, definitely not.
But he's going to get water. We know that.
Yeah, Chris
That's
Tregley, one of
pretty
your
much
better
a given.
men in the sport. Very consistent. East Islip coming into this contest with 4 points.
Must be.
I'm sure they'd like to add to that here. All right, East Islip has the course.
If you're in your house just listening, get over to your screen, because East Islip is always a show in BNC Hose.
All right, here we go with the Guzzlers. Tommy Driver rolls him off the line, gets on that gas hard. He's He's in the break. Chris Tregley off. Water in the hose. All right, new nozzle man. He ran a little bit. He's set. Nozzle on. He dropped the nozzle as he went to pin it, but he made a good enough recovery and got up. Still pretty good, Len. Still pretty good.
259 on his stick, and yeah, he struggled a little. He still should be in the 8s.
8.84. 884. On the line to be number 14 on your programs, Hobos from Central Islip.
All right, so pretty good outing for the B team nozzle man from East Islip, Sayville, Guzzler Blue Jays. As we turn the track over to the Central Islip Hobos, who look to get themselves on the board here today in the B-Hose contest. All right, so Lindenhurst 815 right now is the number, followed by that 894, I believe it was, that East Islip just ran. Yeah, just waiting for the track to be cleared. And Central Islip will get their opportunity. It's always tough, Len, when you show up accustomed to being competitive in 8 events and you blow up a truck and you lose the 2C truck contests, or even worse, the 3B truck contests. It makes for a long day for your team trying to keep yourselves in the game. And
Without
here we
a
go with
doubt.
Hobos. Billy Miller behind the wheel. All right, water in the hose. Ryan Murphy up top had to run a little bit. He's set, and he
First water on the target,
hits
looking good.
the target like we expect him to do in most cases. Real nice shot there for
Time for Central Islip, 8.24. 824.
Just shy of that.
On the line to be number 16 on your
Lindenhurst
programs, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
So just under a 10th shy of the Lindy 815. Good for second place at the moment.
Smooth run right there. Scott putting in a good effort there at the hydrant. I missed the stick time, but just a good smooth run and just a little bit shy of the snails, as you said.
Yeah, and Ryan Murphy on the nozzle end did pretty much everything he could do on this end. Didn't waste any water on a target. All right, our second place team, West Sayville, kind of opened the door a little bit for North Lindenhurst here.
Yeah, they
See if North
they need the
Lindenhurst
big
can step
points.
through it.
They need the big points here. And they're capable, we know that. Ryan Murphy actually getting a compliment from Willie over here. That's a rarity. Then you know he hit the target. Willie's throwing out compliments. So here we go. North Lindy.
White flag for the Piston Knockers.
8-1, 8-2 on the board. North Lindy's more than capable.
Then jumps to an 8-9, so there's still room out there for points to be had. All right, and North Lindenhurst, they roll off the line. Approaching the hydrant. Chris Connell off. He falls down, but he does get the stick. He's got it. Oh, Smedley falls down. He doesn't get the nozzle on.
Chris Connell went down at the hydrant as well, but he
they
did get the
both
stick
went
down.
down.
272. Matt's feet just went right out from under him. We talked about it earlier. Might be a little slick out there.
Time for North Lindenhurst, 14.80. 1480.
Yeah, we always talk
On the
about
line to be
the
number 17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
Rob, we talk about the racing game, and I thought Chris took a few extra steps than he normally does. I don't know if that was by design to have him back a little bit. Let's get 3-4 points, maybe 5, and be safe.
Or that just make sure you don't go deep sometimes. It might even just be, hey, I'll give you a couple extra steps. And he still looked fine coming in, I'll be honest. Once he hit, as he pivoted, his feet came out from under him.
272
he kept his composure enough, though, to make sure he held that stick down.
But that can relate also if you now again if the driver drops him back a little bit, he's accelerating a little bit longer to get down to the nozzle end. You know, that can throw him off at his timing maybe a little bit, or the truck's going a little bit faster.
Sure.
Maybe slides a little bit more, and maybe got off a step or two deep there. Mac just couldn't stop. Now, Vinny does that slide as the breaker, so it's a little bit different. That was your style too, wasn't it?
Yes,
Doing that
I
slide?
would go to slide.
That help you? That must help you stop a little bit. It's just more
Yeah,
friction.
You wouldn't think it, but you do have the capability to kind of stop kind of where you want. You could always grab the hose to stop you if you slid too far. So it gave you a little bit of flexibility that the nozzle man doesn't have. You know, he's got to kind of get down right at the coupling. It's hard to put it on from the side or anything like that.
So there you have it, folks. Robert knowing that it's also harder at the nozzle than it is at the hydrant. Sucked you right in on that one.
I don't know about that. I'll take that break up top any day as the Bandits take off the line. Long break at the hydrant. Oh, now hydrant man goes down again, but he does get it. Nozzle man's running a long way. He's going to have to hurry. He gets set. First water comes a little high, but he comes right back down to it. Another 8 there, Len?
Definitely an 8, 272 on the stick. Justin, as you said, falling down, but had the stick as he was falling. So as long as it goes down, you did your job.
8.65.
All right, third place at the moment.
65.
Farmingville keeps scoring.
All right, Lenny, as we get these last two teams, I'm going to turn it over
Line
to
to
you.
be number
I actually
18
have
on
to
your
loosen up
program.
to run efficiency.
The slow pokes
Sorry
from
there about
Selden.
that, but, I got to go run back to the trucks quick.
Okie dokie.
All right, Len, all yours.
All right, folks. So as we said, we have 2 teams to go. Selden Slowpokes and Hageman Gamblers. So all of a sudden, the times have gotten real interesting. Got an 8-1, an 8-2, an 8-6.
Don't squeeze too hard. They fall apart. Oh, see, he said you wanted a hot dog.
So that's where we're at with the times right now, and trying to feed the help here. Making sure everybody stays hydrated and fed. Riverhead Local Committee doing a fine job hooking us up. Hopefully they swing by the ice cream truck. That's what we really need. Selden Slowpokes roll up to the line. They're looking to get on the board. They got the equipment to do it. Again, Richie Cotty Jr. Pretty darn good hydrant man when he's laid in the right way. Let's see if Davey can give it to him and they can turn it into some points. Richie's off. Ooh, bangs the coupling off the hydrant. Now he's got the stick down a little bit late. A little slide job down on the nozzle end. He's got it on. And that's going to be out of the money. Water didn't go on until 5:36. There wasn't much they could do with that race.
Time for Selden. 12.03. 12.03. On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from Hagerman.
So Hagerman coming into this race with 8 points, scored in 3-man, B-ladder, and C-hose. Looking to add to their total. Got a quick minute down here with the Farmingville band. It's Justin on the hydrant there. Little crazy down there, but the handle went down. That's all that counts, right?
That's it. It was definitely very slippery, but I got the handle down. The hose hit me in the face, and I just tried to get out of the way to not create any kinks.
Was good to see. Good to see. The old man on the other end, Eddie Jr. He don't look like much like a junior anymore. Pretty good hit on the target there, Eddie. Listen, we're seeing a lot of nozzlemen slip sliding around down here. Did you have any problems?
No, I just missed the target, a little low left. My hydrant guy's not happy with me right now.
That's how it always goes. They're never happy. They're never happy. All right, nice run, guys. That's right now it's got you 3 points. You're staying with the pace. Good job. All right, last team coming to the line. Hageman Gamblers looking to spoil Farmingville's 3 points right here. Town of Brookhaven team trying to knock down their brothers. See what happens. This truck is flying, the handle's down. John's got to get busy. Goes a half a step by, gets the nozzle on, and a nice hit on the target. That is going to be in the money for first place, folks. 250 on the handle. Missed with the first drop, but not too shabby. He just got that.
Time for Hagerman. 8.03. 8.03.
There it is. 8.03 is going to be first place, knocking Lindenhurst down from the 8.15. So Hagerman making some noise the last couple of races. That'll give them 9 points in hoses, I think. Fred's doing some math for us. We'll give you the update shortly. Looks like West Sayville 18, Lindenhurst 12, Riverhead 1, East Islip 4, CI 3, North Lindy 15, Farmingville 11, Selden 1, and Hagerman 13. So 18, 15, 13, and 12. But again, impressive hose day for the Gamblers. 9 out of 10 points. We've seen them run efficiency well. They can run pump.
Oh, the
Still
equipment.
working on their bucket team. See how the day goes for the Gamblers. Here's your results.
Results of the B-Hose contest. First place, 5 points. Number 19, Hagerman. Second place, 4 points. Number 5, Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points. Number 14, Central Iceland. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 17, Farmingville. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 11, East Iceland.
All right, so our
Total
math
points
is right.
after 5 contests.
Here it is one more time.
West Sayville 18, Lindenhurst 11, Riverhead 1, East Islip 5, Central Islip 3, North Lindenhurst 15, Farmingville 9, and Hagerman 13.
All right, so that concludes 5 events here at the Riverhead Raceway or Racetrack. So at this point, we're going to take a little break, and Fred's going to tell you all about our sponsors. Please go out there and support them so we can continue to build and make better this media broadcast that we bring to you. Hope you're enjoying it at home, and we'll be back right after these words.
At the Mega Show, the Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on. Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance.
The next contest we run is the efficiency contest.
Fully insured.
State record is 8.40. And it's held by Central Ice Lab. First team on the line to be number 4 in your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
Okay, there you have it. Bill Rouse has let you know. West Sable is taking the line for the efficiency contest. This drill is flying by, folks. Just over 2 hours and we're through 5 contests. Yeah, any one of those guys. So it's hard, folks, doing this radio thing solo, this announcing thing solo, but I'm being joined now by another hobo. I've been surrounded by hobos today. The expert driver for the hobos. Gary, I always mess up your last name. How do you say that last name again? Well, maybe we should turn on your mic. Gary Zdenek, okay. Some technical issues. All right, you with us, Gary?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't go anywhere yet.
Well, you're a real good driver, Gary, and they need you in those other races, but efficiency, they don't need you so much.
No. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody wants to be trucking down the track today.
Probably not.
But I will throw this out there to any teams in need of a bucket carrier. I'm volunteering my services today. Just give me a jersey and I'll help you out.
I can't wait for it, actually.
Yeah, you get to be in the sponge position, right?
Yep.
It's going to feel good. I might walk over and help you hoist a few of those.
You're more than welcome to.
All right, so West Sable all set to go. They got the white flag. They missed scoring in the last race, so they're going to try to see if they can get back on track here. Handle is down at 320. Decent hose lay. They got to charge it.
Good target.
Pretty good hit on the target. 320 open. It's going to be a mid to low 9.
Probably, I would say so.
Time for West Sable. 9.35. 9:35.
What did you have, Len?
At 34.
There you go.
320 on the stick, like I said. And, you know, everybody talks about stick times and maybe more
Attention
so.
local committee. We need local committee members on the track for sweeping, etc. Local committee. We need local committee members on the track.
Stick
On the
time
line
is
to be number 5 on your programs. The Snails from Lindenhurst.
probably more important in B-hose, C-hose, and pump than it is in efficiency, whereas if you're too quick, it can hurt you, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, when we say it can hurt you, folks, it means, you know, if your guys aren't getting the hose out and there's kinks, that's going to slow that water down. It doesn't pay to open it 3 flat sometimes if you don't have the legs to get it out. So, you know, a team like West Sable, they figure out exactly what they need, and they probably zone right in on that 3-2, 3-1, whatever they're comfortable with, and that's what they had right there. You guys have a set time you try and stick with, Gar, or you just tell your hydroman all out? Or
They usually run 3-0, usually.
3-0, but you got a lot of young legs.
Yep.
You guys get off your juniors. You got some fast hobos there.
Yeah.
Here come the Snails. You know, no disrespect to the big guys because I'm one of them, but they have a couple of guys out there that maybe aren't exactly fleet of foot.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see where their stick time is or if anybody gets caught with water.
Yep.
The Snails are ready. And they're off. Ooh, Hydro Man washes. Went down pretty hard. He looks like he's hurting.
You all right?
I'm not sure. Now he's got the coupling back in his hand. He's yanking the whole team back with one tug.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to get it on. He's hurting.
Oh, look at this. Look like cut hose.
Yeah.
Goes down on his knee.
That's smart. Kinley on his knee. Best way to stay in control.
There you go.
You ever get a 27 in efficiency?
No.
Time for Lindenhurst, 27.03. 27.03.
What are you laughing at? No
That's
overtime,
not
it
nice.
happens.
That's not nice.
And for you newbies out
On the
there,
line to be number 6 on your programs, your host for today's tournament, the Ironman from Riverhead.
you know, when you're really running this race right, you can do it in around 9 seconds. So that was
Absolutely.
triple where they needed to be. So that's what happens when you get a wipeout like that. Hopefully he's okay.
Rescue!
Yep.
Bleeding
He's-
a little bit.
Yeah, off the elbow. He's hurting. Hopefully it's just a scrape, a little road rash, nothing worse. It's kind of hanging that shoulder a little bit too. Hopefully he didn't do any damage up there. It's just a scraped elbow. The Riverhead Volunteer Ambulance Company.
Yep.
Again, we mentioned them earlier. They got quite the tent back there, Gary. I might have to
Yeah.
check that out before
We should
buckets.
go in there.
All air conditioned, yeah. And we'll get a TV monitor and we'll just call it off the
Go in
TV.
there. Hang out in there, see what happens.
But yes, again, thank you to Riverhead Volunteer Ambulance for coming out today in less than ideal conditions. And I believe this is the first person they've had to work with today. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Go take a break over there later, Fred.
Surprised you're not set up in there, Freddie.
Yeah, I think next year tell Chris to make a little more money with the advertisers. We get one of those for the media crew.
We're working on it.
All right, here comes Riverhead.
Blew at the hydrant.
Two
Nice.
strikes at the hydrant. Now he's on.
And he trips the target. Hey, you're supposed to aim it this way a little bit so we get a little water.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Can you send a message to your nozzle man and tell him to shoot it over here at the end?
Time for
I don't know
Riverhead,
if he'd hear us.
14.77. 14.77. On the line to be number 8 on your programs, the Bucks from Deer Park.
So Deer Park takes the line. Having a bit of a rough day, as we said. They were at a fire call early this morning, Gary, and responded from there. That's why they missed 3-man ladder.
Oh,
And unfortunately, just haven't been able to get on track.
right.
Don't think they have any points yet. So it'd be nice to see them get on the board, bring a few trophies home. Good-looking trophies over there. From what I saw, they were all donated by the Flanders Fire Department.
You know, you people think you're hot here today. It could be worse. If you remember in 1982 up in Olean, it was snowing. And it was so cold, there wasn't a blanket to be bought in the city of Olean. It was cold. Snowy and cold when we were running the state tournament.
That story grows every single year. I barely remember a few pieces of hail coming down. He's got it was snowing. They had to plow the track. The town ran out of blankets. In Olean, that's the snowiest spot in New York.
Yep. But unfortunately, it's that time, not that time of the year.
Yeah. It was only 37 years ago. A lot of those people are gone. They don't even remember. Come the Bucks. Oh, turn-on man wasn't there. The Hydra man reached for it himself. And the backup man goes running by it. The nozzle man gets it anyway.
Without him.
How does that happen, Gary?
Time for Deer Park. 10.426.
Probably lost track of where he was
10.26.
Just not paying attention to the lines maybe or watching the guy in front of him. I mean, the lines
On the
don't
line to
move.
be number 11 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Iceland.
I know it's really warm
Thanks,
out, but the hose don't grow. It doesn't get any longer. You should never. I mean, he actually went over the nozzle line.
Went right by him.
Yeah, you should never be past the nozzle line, especially the backup man. So that was interesting. 337 on the open, so they had a pretty good stick there. There was some potential.
got East Islip up now, so see how they do here.
Yeah, they've been, like I said, slowly coming back into the picture this year, making their presence known. So 9:35 is first. That Deer Park Run 10:26 is actually second at this point. So we'll keep an eye on it.
Wow.
Now's nice job saving it.
We got a little breeze here.
Yeah, not too shabby as North Lindy takes the line. Actually a little bit in their face. Although the flag is showing a little more of a crosswind on the arch. See if it affects their race at all. I'm sorry, not North Lindy, East Islip. I'm sorry, East Islip on the line. Here come the Guzzlers. And they got water in the hose.
See if he hits it.
This is out pretty good. He's got to find the flap. Just under, and then gets it. That's going to be a 9. Should be good for second.
A little bit under.
Time for East Islip. 9.85. 9.85. On the line to be number 14 on your programs, the Hobos from Central Islip.
So the Hobos, traditionally a powerhouse in these last 3 races. Going to need it today, guy.
Yep.
What would you say is the average age of these guys on this team?
This team here, I say under 30, 31.
Okay.
Oldest maybe is 31.
Oh, oldest. Okay. Well, the average is probably down in the mid 20s.
Mid-20s, yeah.
I'm not talking about the starter. He don't count.
No, the starter don't count. Or are we talking about Willie? We're not talking about Willie, though.
Well, both starters don't count. How's that? Oh, Willie will put the average age over 50.
He'll outbeat them all.
For those of you listening and watching at home, I see the gentleman from Lindenhurst, the Hydra Man, walking back now. They wrapped him up a little bit, but he looks more frustrated than anything. He's going to be all right.
See if you get Ryan's stick there, Lenny.
Sure. Hobos take the line. And they're off. And Ryan is on.
Right.
3:15.
See if Brian could give a shot here. There you go.
Ryan Kessler right up on the target and right up on that nozzle line. That was close, boy. This is like a 9.2 or 9.18 is what I got.
Time for Central Islip. 9.16. 9.16.
9:16.
Line number 16 on your program, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
All those CI youths out there, they put their diapers back on and wait for the next race, I guess. That's how young they are, folks.
Good, good stick, 315, I guess, right?
Yeah, 3:15.
That's about right. 315, 3.0 usually. Wasn't bad. See what happens now.
Yeah, that's a tough one to catch.
That was good bit by Brian also.
Got a handful of good efficiency teams that aren't here. Islip and Bay Shore. But a pretty good one on the line in North Lindenhurst. Again, North Lindy trying to make up some ground on West Sable. Needs a big run here. Right now, West Sable sitting with a good shot in second. So if they go first, they could pick up 2 points on them. I think they're 3 down at this point, so they need it now. They open at 3:27. He's going to have to light it up. Ducky down to the nozzle line, just a little high.
That was a little high, that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 9.47. 9:47. On the line to be number 17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
Can you see Fred Sheet over there, Gary? What is that, third, I think?
Yeah, that's third.
That's third, okay. Oh, Robbie Miller's still in that race for you guys? Wow, that is an old timer right there.
Yeah, I just don't know how old he is.
Always had some good speed though, right?
He's slowing down a little bit.
It happens to everybody. So next up to the line, the Bandits from Farmingville. They are looking to get on the track today and doing a good job of it. Points for them, Gary? What do they got? 13 or 15?
They have 11.
11? Okay. That's in the mix. I haven't seen a lot of consistency out of them in the efficiency race, so now is the time for them. And they're off. Whitwater in a hose. Got to get that hydro length out. Still a big loop back there. He's going to come up short. Pretty good hit by Justin.
What'd you get?
I got 33. That would be what, I think, third?
Yeah.
So they keep chipping away. Not the big numbers they might have
Time
wanted.
for Farmingville. 9.28.
Ooh.
9:28.
Second place, okay. So that's got to knock West Sayville down then, right?
Yes, it will.
On the line to be number 18 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Selden.
It's amazing how you see some of these teams come out, though, and just out of nowhere they can show you that they can actually run something. It's amazing.
I had 303 on that stick.
That's pretty quick. I couldn't see the water run guy. It was like he was a little late to me, but I couldn't tell. I got the pole in the way, got a couple people in my way. So
Yeah, they got it done there. All right, so that leaves us with the Selden Slowpokes. And Hagerman right behind them. Those kids are anxious to go.
Oh, yeah, I bet you they are.
All right, so Selden looking serious here. Here come the pokes. Oh, he got water in the hose and then it blew off, folks. 319 when he turned it on, but it just didn't hold. Didn't have it turned enough, or it was crossed. I'm not sure. I don't think he turned it enough.
He probably didn't mind getting wet.
Yeah, right?
Time for Selden. 18.14. 18-14. On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from Hagerman. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to thank both the Riverhead Volunteer Ambulance Corps for standing by today. As you know, they're on duty 24 hours a day, every day of the year. They have helped us already today, and we thank them for being here and standing by. Also, the Flanders Fire Department for covering the Riverhead Fire District. I think they've had a couple of runs already. We thank them for helping out the Riverhead Fire Department today. Thank you both.
Yeah, on top of that, I mentioned before, I was looking at those trophies. I think Flanders Fire Department donated the whole set of trophies.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that's a huge donation, and they're standing by today. So
Yeah.
I know Flanders is, I guess, the first town going out on the South Fork there. They border Riverhead, and I would imagine Riverhead helps them on mutual aids when needed.
Oh, they look like they're going on another call.
Yeah, there goes Flanders
Speak of the devil.
on cue. The same token, Flanders is a relatively small town, so they probably like a little action once in a while. Those cabs are air conditioned, so they're doing okay.
Yeah. Let's see how Hagerman does here.
They got some nice points, too.
Yeah, they got 13, I believe it is.
So if they could pull out a first somehow, and I know it's an if, bounce up to 18, that'd give West Sable, what, just 2? Give them 20?
Yeah.
So could really tighten up here. Golden opportunity for the gamblers. They can run this race, folks. Gonna have to be almost flawless to do what we're talking about. I guess if you're gonna beat the best, you gotta run the best, right, Gar?
Yep. Absolutely.
Taking a little extra time, dry up by the hydrant after the Selden wash. Now looks like they're getting set to go. Louis checking on the boys. Coach Lou running these guys, running the juniors. He's a busy man. That's paying off.
Everybody keeps living at that height.
319. Hydra Man goes down a tiny kink there, but if he hits it, he'll be all right, and he does.
Yep.
It's a 9-2.
Let's see what happens.
Time for Hagerman.
Bill sounds excited.
9.22. 9:22.
So where does that put them, Gar? Does that throw them into second? Yep. Yes. So the last 3 races, Hagerman with 13 out of 15 points, coming on strong. Putting a little heat on the leaders. Bill Rouse will give you the rundown now.
Move the equipment. Results of the efficiency contest. First place, 5 points. Number 14, Central Islip. Second place, 4 points. Number 19, Hagerman. Third place, 3 points.
Come on, Bill. Farmingville, right?
Farmingville.
Third place, 3 points, is number 17, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points, number 4, West Sable. And fifth place, 1 point, number 16, North Lindenhurst.
All right, so there you have it for the efficiency contest.
That's what we got here.
All right, Guy, once he totals it up, although I'm sure Bill may give a rundown of total points. Can't tell if he's reaching for his pen or his microphone over there. So we got 20 for
17
for West Sable. 20 for West Sable. You got 16 for North Lindenhurst, right? You got
Hagerman's got 17.
Oh, 17 for Hagerman, 16 for North Lindy, and 14 for Farmingville. So those are your top guns right now. That being said, they're going to set up for the motor pump contest. And we're going to do a little business with you. Please support our sponsors.
Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal and emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you
We have the local committee put up the ladder, please, for buckets. Local committee, please put the ladder up for buckets.
The CAT cylinder accountability tag system from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the Extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet.
Next contest, we run is the motor pump contest. State record is 5.45, and it's held by West Sable. First team on the line will be number 4 in your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable. Overtime in this contest will be 10 seconds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Riverhead for the Motor Pump Contest. I'm Rob Noonan, West Sable Flying Dutchman.
We need local committee members to the nozzle line and to the hydrant.
Happy to have Danny Jackson, coach, former driver, and multiple-time state champ of the Central Islip Hobos with us. How you doing, Danny?
Great, Rob. How's everything?
Very good, very good.
Good segue. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Appreciate
that. So, Danny, we go into the Motor Pump Contest, and this drill's tightened up quite a bit. You've got West Sable, who's going to lead off this contest with 20. You have Hagerman, who's jumped in with, I believe they have 17.
17, yeah.
And
Two
North
nice
Lindenhurst with,
I believe 16,
16, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you've got a drill that's tightened up substantially. You had two teams out in front for a little while, and that's changed quite quickly. Here we go with the Flying Dutchman. All right, Frankie Miller brings him down. They're off the truck. Water in the hose. Turn-on man went down.
Did he make the
Nozzle
stick?
man is set. He's a little high. He's still high.
High.
Target went up, but he was high and kind of stayed high.
Billy did get the stick down, I believe, too.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was down. It was tough to get a real number on it. Just you watched his feet kind of fly up in the air.
Shows you how good of an athlete he is that he was able to still get that down.
Time for West Sable. 7.00. 7 flat.
All right, 7 flat here. That definitely opens the door just a little bit. You know, this is a pretty
On the
good
line to
pump
be
track
number
day.
5 on your programs. The Snails from Lindenhurst.
Good pump track, and also the teams that are, right behind right now can run this contest.
Yeah, North Lindenhurst and Hagerman ran a 5.5 this year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Not unbelievable, really cool. That's great.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the stat guy, but I think the number of 5.5s or better in this sport is probably on one hand, definitely on 2 hands.
Not more than 2 hands, that's for sure. I know we were blessed enough to do a couple, so were you guys, and and like you said, Hagerman. So, like you said, it hasn't been done that much, So, New Hyde Park, another one.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had a record at one time, but when I was still running, it was like a 5.62, and they came down and ran a 5.5 in like 2003 in Lindenhurst. So it's been done a few times. That's definitely a good mark, that's for sure.
There's not a lot of tracks you can do that on.
Yeah. I mean, Lindenhurst used to be one of them.
Yeah. I don't want to say you could never do it again, but you kind of think the way that the pump house or whatever they have it set up now, we haven't seen the 5s that we saw just a couple of years ago. State record, West Sable broke the state record there a couple of years ago. But this here, Farmingville, upstate Maine Transit comes to mind.
We had the record before you there. Yeah,
absolutely. Pretty deep 5s. I don't know about 5.4s, but never say never. But we've seen a 5.5 run in Hagerman already this year, so that could get some teams salivating for the state tournament going into Motor Pump, knowing you can put up a really heavy-duty number.
Absolutely.
All right, Lindenhurst Snails, here we go. Making their way down the track. They're off. Oh, Hydrant Man goes down, but I think they got the stick again. That Hydrant's taken out a few people here today. All right, he got the target pretty well. Kind of lost track again now. What's going on at the Hydrant kind of takes away from
Time for Lindenhurst. 6.40. 6:40.
It's definitely a slick down. Even in efficiency, you had a couple of guys take a slip.
On the line to be number 6 on your programs. Your host for today's tournament, the Ironman from Riverhead.
2 teams. We've seen one turn-on man and one Hydrant Man. Both go down pretty hard, too. Not violent, but they hit the ground pretty hard.
Yeah.
Definitely lost all traction with their feet there. So.
Yes, it looks like when they were ready to plant, and that's when they're losing it. I mean, I think we're used to that, both of us. I mean, our track's always been noted for sliding in Central Islip there for all those years. Yeah.
So Lindenhurst comes to the line. Lindenhurst drives away, and our host, Riverhead, comes to Lindenhurst came into this with 12 points, so if they can hold some points here, they can keep themselves in the top 5 or maybe move themselves up depending on how this contest unfolds.
Totally. So, and 2 of the 5-5s. We can't forget West Islip.
They have 2 of them or 1?
They have the 1. They broke the record.
It wasn't 5-5. It was
5-4. Okay.
5-4.
Well, okay, we're going that way.
No, I'm saying they just totally skipped that 5-5 thing.
Oh yeah, they did.
I think they were even surprised.
Oh yeah, that was a great run.
Some shot. Oh, I remember
at Lindenhurst.
I remember that distinctly. That was one hell of a pump shot.
And when all the with watches, we got 5-4. Like, nah. General judges, oh yeah, they did.
That was very impressive.
Absolutely, yeah. This is.
All right, so waiting on Riverhead here. Looks like they finally have the white flag.
They have a pretty brand new team, it looks like, here.
Yes,
Riverhead. I'm glad they're out.
Watching them, I don't believe they ran much hose, but watching them in ladder, they have a climber that seems pretty adept, and they scored 1 point in C ladder, if I'm not mistaken. So you have the groundwork for a good little squad. So hopefully they keep improving, keep working at it.
Stay together.
Oh, they were just about to take off, and the official stepped out and held them up. Not really sure what the problem was.
Clocks look good. Looks like they're ready to go again.
All right, so the Ironmen trying to get some more points on the board here. Long pause at the line as they finally start rolling in. Hand down, they're off the truck. Hydroman rode it all the way in. He was a little high, so they had to hold off on the turn on. They got water in, pump, coming our way. Not their direction of the target.
Hold it up, gentlemen, you have overtime.
Right. No overtime today, with the exception of that motor pump contest,
which is the best rule.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good safety rule. So just don't keep pumping. Because I don't care how many people you put on the back. Eventually, you're going to start moving the nozzle, man.
I agree. It was
if you pump long enough. So for overall safety, it's definitely a good rule.
Your attention, please. There'll be a no time for Riverhead. One of the members had his helmet come off during the run.
So instead of overtime, they get no time. And is this a little breeze that just came through here, Danny?
Oh, thank God.
It can't keep coming.
On the line to be number 8 on your programs, the Bucks from Deer Park.
There's another team that, looked really good last year. They look like they're in a little bit of transition, breaking in new drivers. And so I don't know what their personnel has changed.
And they had a tough day today, starting the day off with a working fire back home.
Wow,
They showed up for the B ladder contest and ran last in B ladder at a turn. So, not that I spoke to them, but I think they got here, kind of got set up really quick, and all right, it's time to run B ladder.
Tough way to.
Yeah.
It's a tough way to start, but that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, without a doubt. For any of us, fighting a fire on a day like today is one of your worst things you can imagine.
Yeah.
Do that and then say, all right, now we got to go run in the tournament.
In 95 to 100-degree weather. Yeah, that's great. But they were definitely coming along, like especially last year, the B contest, they were getting really strong. And then they had the new C truck this year. I mean, it's just going to take them time to get the drivers to get used to it. And then, What happened? I thought you were running pump. What happened to that?
I was running discharge last year. But some of the younger guys involved. They don't need a older guy run when there's younger guys available. So
totally agree.
Try and spread the wealth a little bit. Keep as many people involved as possible. It looks like Deer Park's ready to go. All right. Bucks making their way down the track. They're off. Another, actually, the turn-on man started to go down. Caught himself, but took everything off. First water goes into the stands. Now they're a little high.
Hold it up, gentlemen, you have overtime.
And hits the target. There was a lot going on in that shot.
There was a lot. Yeah. Like I said, new guys, new positions. it's going to take a while. Let's just keep on chugging.
On the line to be number 11 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Islip.
Well, I'll tell you now, with West Haven running the 7-0, this is, this tournament is wide open now.
Got the chance to tighten up.
Yeah.
You could have one or two new leaders. Let's say we could go to third by the end of this contest, depending on the way it goes.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Well, let's see what East Islip's going to do here now. I mean,
I know they don't have their nozzle man.
Yeah.
Eric Flynn is not running today, so. Motor pump nozzle is not a spot I ever tried, so I can't speak much to it, but I don't imagine it's all that easy.
Nope. I'm glad I stayed on the other side. That was. I don't envy anybody who has ever done it. I mean, people who do it and do it very well. I mean, it's a tough contest. I mean, it's a tough position to do. And we had some really, we had some really good guys in our generation to run it too, and it's just amazing what they could do. Starting with the A-Rocks from North Indy, and obviously Jay Skidmore. I mean, Jay Newhoff from CI. Jay could play. I mean, fast, strong guys.
I always thought if anybody who could run that standing up, it was him.
Yeah. Or anybody who tried the slide, like you guys with JoJo and stuff like that, and New Hyde Park doing that.
JoJo Simone with the Hornets, he swore by the slide, and not too many teams could do it well. Hempstead did it well. New Hyde Park did it very well. Ran some really, really great numbers with it. But most teams could never really make that work.
Nah. Like you said, it's something they did very well. But like the guys who did it, again, athletic guys that were able to do that.
100%. All right, East Islip trying to get some points here in the motor pump contest. And they're on their way down the street. They're off. Water's in the hose. All right, a little delay in pumping. That might be by design. Nozzle man is set. Maybe with the new nozzle man, they waited to pump a little bit.
They definitely did that. I mean, a little low left, too.
Time for East Islip. 7.46. 7:46.
Nozzle man did do a bad job.
No, he didn't. He didn't at all.
He was set. He was a little off, but made a quick little easy correction.
On the line to be number 14 on your programs, the Hobos from Central Iceland.
But like you said, you're putting someone in there new. It's smart. Just to delay that just a little bit till he gets
make
down.
Sure everybody's set. They know what they're doing. Especially on a track like this where the water out times can be substantially better than a lot of other places.
Totally.
A track like this, talking to different nozzle men, they'll actually go down a step sooner than they might on another track or two just because they don't want to get caught with that water out.
Oh, yeah, like a track like this, so the old Lindenhurst, you're definitely going down a little earlier, and then the Hempsteads of the world, you're going up.
You're going even further. You guys, Central Islip, Jay Newhoff back then, you guys used to take it to the extreme. You would go 10 feet past the motor pump.
Well, I
understood doing it. It took some real commitment to be able to make that much of a change in the contest.
Well, like you said, Jay was able, what, we kind of copied that off a little bit was North Lindenhurst in the 90s with A-Rock. That's how it kind of, obviously the farther the nozzle gets up, that's the less time the water gets to the target. That's the reason why we did that.
It makes sense. Listen, you do the numbers, you math, it all makes sense.
Yeah, you never...
it's just in a contest like this, that's a pretty substantial change to go that much further than you're accustomed to. Because everybody's got to be on board. It just can't be the nozzle man.
Totally right.
I mean, the other four guys behind you, or three, depending on how many you run with, they've got to get you down the street. I don't care how good a nozzle man you are. If the guys behind you aren't getting you enough hose to get where you need to go, I don't care what you do.
Yeah, because if you get one tug, you're not getting to where you want to be.
Shot's over.
Yeah,
you get one tug as you're setting up. That's a pretty fine line hitting that target from that distance. All right, so what should we expect from the Hobos here, Danny?
They could do good things. That's all I said. I mean, if everything just like
a
this
rough
sport.
Start and no C-chuck, but they ran a real nice B-hose shot, good efficiency shot. Keep it going. All right, here come the Hobos. All right, hydrant, water on. Nozzle man is set. He's a little high, stays high. Stop pumping.
Well, he had a bad kink.
Overtime for Central Islip. Overtime.
Okay.
Yeah, there was bad kink. It was pulled out, but by that time, Al Nalzaman wasn't set at time, and that's
On
why.
the line,
it was
number
hot.
16 on your programs, the Pistol Knockers from North
Kind
Lindenhurst.
of got a telephone pole separating Danny and I between the truck and the target. So when water came out, I stepped to my right so I could see the target. First water was probably about 2 feet high. It was substantial.
Oh, it was.
We saw that with West Sable also, and I think somebody else was really high.
Yeah. And that could be the thing too, is where they're going down. Couldn't obviously change that in the way it's pumping out too. I didn't get the numbers of, like what the water out was. But,
Yeah, we don't really have a good view of the light. Yeah, we'd love to get you more numbers. It's just the layout for us here on the radio doesn't allow for some of those numbers for you back at home. All right, so this is a possible day-changing shot for North Lindenhurst.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those runs we were just talking about before. This could change everything right here. I mean, they're so capable. I mean,
they
they're
run
so
this
solid
event
and pumped.
very well.
Yeah. And fives look effortless for them, which is
Without
good.
a doubt.
So, it's so funny how same teams could run the same contest, different personnel,
But they just do it well.
Yeah.
Central isotope efficiency is one you can say.
Yeah.
It just almost seems like the nozzle people you put on are interchangeable. They just churn them out. You guys have that efficiency nozzles positioned down to a science so well.
And it's the personnel that you put there, obviously,
helps,
and the technique, how it's ran and stuff like that. And plus, like I always says, contests like this, it's the team contest. We practice them just as hard as you practice all the other speed contests.
You got to be able to finish. So running efficiency pumping buckets is extremely important. All right, here we go. Big shot for the Piston Knockers. Sky Rice bringing him in fast. Water's on. Set. Vinny Bogart. He's down. And that's going to be our first place shot as of the moment.
Would you have been low sixes?
I guess 6-1, but I'm going off the hand. Beyond that goes down, so I'm shooting from the hip completely.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 6.10. 6:10.
All right, so they did what they needed to do.
On the line, number 17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
All right, so you've got 3 teams left. You've got North Lindenhurst at 6'10", Lindenhurst with a 6'40", West Sables 7 flat. All your top 3, and then after that, East ISIP's got a 7'4".
But you see right there, like the 7 flat in a tournament like today, when you only have 9 teams. That 7 flat could still be points. That can mean a lot for this tournament.
Yes, that could be the difference between North Lindy leading this or being tied going into buckets or being down 1.
That's why it's so important. Like in tournaments like this, you almost have to score in every contest.
So you can make smaller mistakes. Like I said, not hitting the target for West Sable. They still stayed in the shot long enough to give themselves a chance of scoring. They could still mathematically not score.
Oh, absolutely. There's still
there's 3 teams left.
They're very capable.
West Sable's in 3. So 3 teams left. So they all 3 beat a 7 flat. West Sable will be out of the money, and North Lindenhurst, barring them getting beat, could be leading the tournament. And I'm not taking anything away from Hageman, who's pretty much sitting in that anchor slot right now in the very last position. They're going to get on the line knowing exactly what they need to do to potentially be in the lead for this drill.
Exactly.
And when's the last time we said that about Hageman?
A long time.
All right, but first, Farmingville, the Bandits. Got the red flashing lights on the front of the truck as they make their way down. Arms down, they're off. A little bit of a miss at the hydrant. Quick recovery, but see how the target hit goes. Pretty good target hit. Actually, it might be 5th place at the moment because I don't know that we've got 5 times yet.
Yeah, well.
Time for Farmingville. 8.02. 8:02.
Yeah, I think they might be in 5th place
right
now.
That's the 5th time we've seen.
On the line to be number 18 on your programs, the Slowpokes from Selden.
1 no time, 1 overtime.
So that's what it comes to. I mean, West Sable's going to get at least 1 or 2 points out of this, it looks like.
They're a lock to get 1, which would make it a 21-21 tie. with, and
Without
that's it.
no.
And Hageman comes down, beats that 6-1. You could end up in a 3-way tie, I think.
You know what?
There's a lot of
I hope
math
so.
going on.
Be a fun buckets, you know. It's
Come
definitely
up with 3 teams.
Yeah. It's always nice to see
going into buckets.
Right.
Yes.
It's nice to see that. It's nice to have a nice competitive tournament and see like buckets come down to that, you know.
And I mean, all you got to do is look at last week. Buckets was
one
of the best bucket contests we've seen in a long time.
In a long time, yeah.
Started out with a 21-9 from Lindenhurst, then they end up not scoring.
Yeah. We haven't seen that in a while, which is nice.
Say probably most teams when they ran that said, all right, they're in pretty good shape. They're going to get 3 points. You know, any other drill that would have gotten them some pretty solid points, and they end up with nothing. So I think that shocked just about everybody out there.
Right. Do you ever notice, like most years, you always get that one contest that everybody's running
running well.
Yeah,
right now, it seems like buckets. And I'll be
buckets,
honest, I think the last 3 are better than the 4 speed events right now.
Oh, yeah, totally agree.
Teams are running those last 3 efficiency motor pump and buckets better than the B ladders, B hose, C ladder, C hose.
I totally agree with that.
Selden slow pokes. It's wide open for them to get the money here. Got to beat an 8 to get to the top 5. All right, a little deliberate at the hydrant, but water's in. Now's man is set. All right, tied a 7-6. That'll beat the A flat and put him in the 5th place with our last team waiting to go.
Time for Selden, 7.53, 7:53.
Yep, that will be 5th right now.
On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from Hagerman.
All right, so.
All right, let's be smart here, though.
Maybe one of the biggest shots for the Hagerman Gamblers in
a long time.
Long time.
I mean, if a lot of these kids come off their junior program, I mean,
so
they know how to win.
They're used to running in competitive drills. They're used to winning.
Yeah.
I would venture to say, without knowing specifically, that probably most of them have been on a junior state champ. They've won whatever the last 2 years and 3 or 4 out of the last 6 or 7, something like that. So they've had a lot of success as a juniors. So they know how to win drills. Can they translate it to here, though?
I think we'll see right now.
I think it's pretty cool. It's fun.
It is fun. I mean, let's just be smart here. Don't try to, let's don't try for the 5-5 right now. Right. Let's just try to nice smooth run. Try to beat the 6-10. Yeah. And well, like you said, you know they can do it. They did something, very well this year as it is anyway in pump. So. But you're right about the last 3 by far. We have some impressive times in the last 3 this year, and in all 3 contests.
And competitive, like I said, there's a lot. There's not just a couple teams. There seems to be a lot of teams running pump. A lot of teams obviously running buckets now. A bunch of them aren't even here today.
That's right. And but it has been disappointing. Is the speed contest this year? The truck contests have been a little. But like I said, though, it's still been a very competitive year. A lot of teams are winning tournaments.
All right, Hageman. It's a chance to take the lead in the drill. Here they come. And they're off. Approaching the hydrant. Water on. Hydrant man goes down, but water's in the truck. Water out. He's a little left, and he comes back and hits it. I don't think it's going to get Lindenhurst, so I think it's going to be 3rd place.
Okay.
And boy, that's going to make the numbers really interesting.
Time for Hagerman, 6.53, 6:53.
The way I calculate it, it's going to be West Sable and North Lindenhurst with 21, and Hagerman with 20 going into buckets.
West Sable have 22.
22 or 21? They're getting 1 or 2?
They're getting 2. And
they're getting 2. All right, you're right. So 22, 21, 20. All right. This is a bucket contest.
That's
fun to watch.
This is what we wanted to see, right?
Those of you at home, those of you listening, those of you watching, those of you in the stands. All right. I'm sure they would have liked a little bit better.
Yeah,
First water was just left. It was played high.
Definitely played high.
If he was online, it's in the neighborhood of the 610. I can't say.
I agree with that.
I think it's right there.
It's not. I don't think it's a 5, but it's definitely in the neighborhood of that 6-1.
I would have liked to see what it was, just strictly for curiosity. Like I said, first water, but he made a very good correction, kept that height, and did a really nice job.
And listen, we got an exciting bucket contest coming up here, and that's all you could ask for right now. So So it's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody should stay tuned, that's for sure.
All right,
Yeah.
I think we're going to get the move the equipment in a minute, and we'll get Mr. Rouse to give us our top 5, and then see if our math is correct. I think it is, but we're going to double check. Wouldn't be the first time we made a mistake.
You know, it's one of the
Move
other
the equipment! Results of the motor pump contest. First place, 5 points. Number 16, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points. Number 5, Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points. Number 19, Hagerman. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 4, West Sable. Fifth place, 1 point. Number 11, East Islip. Total points with 1 contest to go. West Sable, 22. Lindenhurst, 15. Riverhead, 1. East Islip, 6. Central Islip, 8. North Lindenhurst, 21. Farmingville, 12. Hagerman, 20.
Woohoo! Real tight. All right, so that's going to do it for the bucket contest. You're going to have Lenny back with
Local
you for the
committee,
bucket
please, to the
contest.
track. Local committee up by the arch.
Danny, it was a pleasure.
Gotta set
I'm
up
sure
for buckets. Let's
Lenny
go,
could
guys.
use some help. I'm going to be out on the track for the bucket contest with my team, but
Absolutely.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Great working with you, Rob.
Generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions.
All right, we're going to do the 50-50 raffle.
Solutions and top-notch
Before I do that, I
reliable
just want
fully
to,
insured
on behalf of
technicians,
the
start
chief
your
office,
next
officers,
radio
and members of the
upgrade with
Red Fire Department,
IWT.
thank
Check
everybody
out
for
their
coming out
website
today.
at
Also, I'd like to thank the Red Exempt for their help,
www.goiwt.com.
the ladies auxiliary
With
for
over
their help,
25 years of
and
service
the
in the
team for
fire
showing
industry,
up.
High-Tech
I
Fire
know
and
it's been
Safety
hot, and I'm
continues
sure
to
they're
be a
gonna
proud
enjoy
sponsor
buckets.
of New York
So
State
they're
Drill
gonna draw
Teams.
this now,
High-Tech has been honored to
and then
serve
they're
as
gonna go
master
on to the,
distributor for Morning Pride products, including
Chinese
state-of-the-art
auction.
bunker gear, USAR gear,
The winner
EMS gear, helmets, gloves,
for the
hoods, and boots.
50-50
In addition to Morning
will
Pride gear
get
by Honeywell, High-Tech also provides quality products including
$590.
ISG thermal imaging cameras
$45.90.
and CMC
So,
rescue products and Deuce
if
rescue
you're here,
systems,
come down
providing
to
your
me
fire
down here
department
by
with
the
the
arch.
highest level of
If not,
support
we'll get
and
a hold of the
service for
winner.
all your personal protection equipment
Who's
needs.
pulling?
For personalized demos,
Matt,
speak to
pull
a
it.
certified
Pull it.
sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal
Wing
quick and
ticket
safe, and fire departments can add the
2709.
Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their
RFP
rescue
ladies
setup for
auxiliary.
only $5.95. Head to
they're here.
www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated, or your local
committee out here.
Motorola
Come on,
dealer.
let's go, guys. We
SDI
gotta
is
set
the
up.
well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the
Kevin
one-stop
Brooks.
dealer for Petzl, Scott,
Ticket
CMC,
number
and Colorado bailout systems,
5431199.
along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com.
Rachel Ray.
Attention fire Firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information.
12543.
Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High-Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High-Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High-Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now, SDI has paired with New York fire departments, including Central Islip, to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, high-ed boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the Extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075. Or like them on Facebook.
State record is 19.68, and it's held by Central Islip. Attention all teams, attention all teams. The handle on the gate goes towards the tub. The handle on the gate goes towards the tub. First team online will be number 4 in your program, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
All right, we are back at the Riverhead Drill. We got a real barn burner going here, Danny.
Yes, we do. We got a whole lot right here right now. Rob Riley's got to check the barrel.
Okay. If you're just joining us, getting into the Bucket Brigade, West Sable leading with 22, North Lindenhurst with 21, and the Hagerman Gamblers making some noise today with 20.
This is what you want. This is what you want a bunch of teams in the end like this. This is where it gets exciting, you know. And we're leading off with a really good bucket team here.
They've been the best bucket team this year by far.
Oh yeah, and some nice numbers, and we're not even up to the end of July yet, and you're throwing a bunch of 20s up. So they know how to play this contest.
North Lindy could play it too. They're going to need a little help, I think. Hagerman's going to need a lot of help.
Yes.
We'll see what happens. And they're off. 1, 2, 3, all 4 men are on.
4 up, good pick.
And they're set. First one's in at 9:39. Solid pace. And clean, Danny.
Very clean. Up, and 11.
In 11. It's a low 21.
Yeah, perfect.
Time for Sable. 2-1.12. 21-12.
So they're putting the pressure on right there.
They did put a lot of pressure on. You know what they did? They, with the 9-3 first bucket, they just made sure that it was a smart set.
On the line to be number 5 on your programs, the Snails from Lindenhurst.
Yeah, doing a smart set like that, and then they passed up, 11 smooth buckets. Hardly any water loss there.
Just so clean, folks. Yeah. It's a pleasure to watch.
Yeah. As you know, you ran buckets all those years. You fill in 11.
You're in the money.
You're doing good, and I wish we filled in 11 a lot more than we did.
Well, Dan, I always say, the buckets are made better nowadays. They hold the water better. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh yeah,
that's why they fill in 11 now. But they didn't go crazy with the pace. It was a good pace, but it wasn't lightning. Mm-hmm. But you do it in 11, and you're saving 1.2 seconds or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's what they did. Solid shot. So Lindenhurst taking the line. Getting a bunch of youth on the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
And the Snails mount. Oh, little slip by the second guy, yep. Yeah. 10:25, so that cost them almost a second.
No, definitely not as smooth as the last run, but, there's a drop bucket.
Yep.
Yeah. And second drop bucket right there.
That's getting ugly.
Yeah.
Had it thrown.
Up!
They were lucky to finish at that point.
Almost got hit by a bucket.
Yeah, and we're 20 feet away
Time
from the
for Lindenhurst. 26.64. 26.64.
And I just told Fred that the equipment was going to be okay. You weren't going to get wet.
On the line to be number 11 on your programs, the Guzzlers from East Islip. And Sable.
Well, I'll take the bucket over a stream from pump nozzle anytime. That's for sure. Yeah. It just wasn't. The slip on the killed them right off the bat, and then and just a little miscommunication between the top man and the thumper, and that's why it was a 26. But a team that's improved a lot, and then constantly. He won a tournament this year, and. It looks like they might be missing 1 or 2 guys themselves. So, they'll,
Well, the bucket brigade isn't something young guys pick up right away. You guys had a good bucket team for years, and then the times you struggle when you start replacing people. If you can replace 1 at a time, it's not too bad.
Right.
When you put a bunch of new guys in there, it can take a little while.
It will definitely take a while. Here's East Islip.
Islip attacking the ladder. Middle guy, little problem getting in the spot. Drops down a step. He's good now. First dump, 11:37. A little methodical.
They're getting them up there clean, a little slow.
Yeah, pace is steady, but it's not light.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of new guys here.
Yeah.
Combining the Jays with the Guzzlers. Trying to find that rhythm. That's the key word to buckets is rhythm.
Totally agree. Not much water loss, though.
Follow up!
Yeah.
Time for East Islip. 28.73. 28.73.
See Willie making
On the line to be
his way
number
down.
14 on your programs, the Hobos from Central Iceland.
Willie taking his Saturday bath, I think, right now.
I hope so. He needs to keep down cool. We were a little worried about Mr. McCarthy today a little bit, but he seemed to keep cool in the right times, that's for sure.
This heat can get to all of us, but start getting up there in years.
Now you talk about intertwining bucket teams here. Our ladder team is intertwined a little bit. They've changed throughout the last few years. And I give them a lot of credit. They work harder, and they've been, running pretty solid. I got to give them. They work harder. I give them a lot of credit for that.
Their first bucket has been pretty amazing the way these kids can climb. So
yeah,
definitely helps to get that thing going. You got a little bit of experience there with your bottom man on the ladder with Ryan, so he could set the pace, teach these kids.
Totally.
They're all on
Good
clean.
Set. Nice pick. 1.
9-16.
3. 4.
They got to stay with it, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a drop. I'm not sure, Dan. I saw it later after the drop. I saw Gary having to reach out a little bit. I don't know if the guys were all getting them in.
Time for Central Islip. 2:5.37. 25-37.
That's the piston knockers, Bill. Come on. Speaking of getting up there in years.
On the line to be number 16 on your programs, the Pistol Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
Well, be like you said, the bucket carriers were definitely they were a little late there. That was one for one thing. I mean, and a little struggle between Eric on top and the dumper too. He was hardly keeping the pace. Well, here it is, Lenny.
Yeah, this they have to take first place to tie overall. Yeah. 21-1 was it?
21-12.
21-12.
Yes.
So North Lindy's going to pull out the stops here. This might be
a
little more than what they practice. I think they can do it too, but this might be a little off their average.
Yeah.
You got to go for it.
Absolutely.
No choice. Got to attack. Everybody's on the ladder.
Good
clean.
pick.
9:36.
Almost the same as West Sable.
They're trying to go 11.
Have to go 11 if they're going to win here. Yep.
And it does.
That pace was a little
Not
slower, right?
quite enough. They're going to be about 21 and a half.
Yeah, a little slower on the pace than what.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 2:1.40. 21:40.
0.3 of a second. Dan.
Yeah.
I mean, what do they say? It takes about a tenth or two to
Line
blink
number
your eye.
17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
Just amazing. Just it was just that little bit less slow of a pace than what West Sable, because it filled like at the end of 11, just like West Sable. So.
So Farmingville. They're going to end up coming down the track
Yeah.
to see if they can add to their point
Totally.
total.
I mean, surprised and glad you were able to stand up. Yeah.
Like I said, like a throwback to you.
Absolutely.
Bandits have all four guys on and set.
Yeah, they're all set.
10:03 first bucket.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Nice pace. Could they do it in 11? Nope. All the time. Might be in the 23s.
Yeah, a little more water loss there. That's for sure.
Time for Farmingville. 23.74. 23.74.
You see them clapping, Danny. They're happy with that 23. They're making
Jack,
progress.
this is the one we've been looking for.
Well, West Sable has clinched, correct? Because nobody
On the line to be number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from Hagerman.
Yeah, even if Hagerman beats them, and some of their guys told me that's not happening, but this is the race they're still working on.
Yeah, I still want to see a good shot by them. It'd be nice.
Yeah, like I said, I think they took 16 out of the last 20 points, Dan, in the drill. I mean,
Yeah.
really came on strong.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Like I said, youth is coming together, and they're gonna be. If they stay together, they can be scary soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun to watch the young teams that develop.
They gotta stay together. That's the biggest key. We all know that.
Yeah. 4 guys are on. First one's
Good
going
set.
up.
Yeah, it's a good set.
992. Top guy's going a little deep into the
Yeah, a little
bucket.
high. He's gotta go- and
Jerking it a little.
He's actually jerking and throwing
Yep.
them up to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold up!
That's a 24.
That was-
Time for Hagerman. 2-4.58. 24-58.
And they don't look too upset over that. The
I
cut
mean,
is in their
that's
realm.
4th place for them right here
Yep.
in this contest.
Yep.
Um,
That's going to keep them in, what, 3rd overall, I think.
that will keep them 3rd place. But
Just before we get the official results, shout out again to the P-Pickers for winning last night up in Main Transit. Had problems with their B truck and still got it done. I don't think they could run B-Hose and pump. And they
Oh,
still
really?
were able to get it done. So shout out to the Pickers and everybody upstate that's listening. And I know some other Long Islanders heading home.
Results
see
of the buckets contest.
the water and hose
First
is open,
place,
Dan.
5 points. Number 4, West Sable. Second place, 4 points. Number 16, North Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points. Number 17, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points. Number 19, Hagerman. And fifth place, 1 point. Number 14, Central Iceland.
So we just saw a handful of guys take a bath, Dan, in the tub. I
Yeah.
can't blame them.
totally. This
Heard-
is one of the hotter ones I've seen.
Oof, yeah, that's definitely top 3 or 5 for
Yeah,
me.
totally. I totally agree. We were just talking about this for maybe the 93 county drill in Copeg, if you remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was hot.
Brutal.
But just as
But same thing, middle of July, that's when it happens.
I give all races a lot of credit for being out here and doing this.
And the officials,
Well, big time officials.
Yep.
They get a thanks no matter what.
Yeah.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
True.
They would get out thanks.
As those guys were jumping in, I heard one of them mention putting bubbles in there. Did you ever do that at practice as a joke?
Nah,
Total points for the day.
Big with bubbles.
Fourth and fifth place are tied, each with 15 points. The Lindenhurst Snails and the Farmingville Bandits.
Good for Farmingville.
In third place with 22 points, the Hagerman Gamblers.
Big day for the Gamblers.
Yeah, awesome.
In second place with 26 points, the North Lindenhurst Piston Knockers.
Knockers right there. But we
And
know
in
who's
first place with 27 points, the winners of the Riverhead Invitational Tournament, the West Sable Flying Dutchman.
So West Sable starting to separate themselves.
Thank
from
you,
the top
everybody,
a little
for
bit.
coming.
A little bit.
Have a safe trip home. Watching you going against the sun, and it is still very hot. Watch the other guy on the road.
I think that's, 3 victories for them this year?
Yeah, Lindenhurst, the county's in now tonight. I mean,
Yep.
and last week they ran away pretty much.
Yep.
That was 35 points.
Right,
And
before Buckets they had it won. Yep.
Right, and then this one was a lot closer, but
Yep.
still scoring 27 points.
They struggled in the middle. They ran out to the big lead today, and then
Right.
they struggled a little bit in the middle of the drill, but
Yeah.
finished strong.
But they're doing pretty much exception of probably B-Hose. They're scoring in every contest. Probably in the county drill, I think they scored in every contest. And this the way the race is set up right now, the county drill in the tournament like this, you have to score in almost every
Oh,
contest.
sure, when it's that small.
And that's why, even if you're going to take it back a little bit, and maybe that's what they're doing, it's it's good racing. They won 2 tournaments. So.
And being able to run all 8 races competitively is huge.
Yeah,
so.
that's how you're going to win, especially in this time right now, in this time of the year when the tournaments are smaller. Now, starting next week, we'll have a bigger group of people.
Yeah, CI is usually the barometer to measure where teams are at, but only a few weeks to go to the state before or after that. So
Exactly.
see what happens. So I touched on before bubbles in the tank. Just quick, anybody out there listening that wants to have fun with their team on the last bucket run at practice, sneak over there with a bottle of shampoo, squirt it in there. When this guy opens the trough, don't let anybody see you. When they open the trough and the bucket guys come back and hit the second time, it's just a big party.
Oh, that's great. Totally.
Is. Yeah. Do it on the last run, though. Don't do it on the first run.
Please not. And
it gets slick, too. So, that's it. We brought you the drill from Riverhead. Danny Jackson, thank you. Lenny
thanks for having
Gombert
me.
here. Again, thank you, Fred. Chris Murphy. Ryan Murphy helped us out today.
Gary?
Gary, what's it? I always forget.
Zdenek.
Zdenek. Who else helped us out today? We had a bunch of names here today. Rob from West Sable, he's always here with us.
Oh, Rob Noonan.
Rob Noonan.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So we got some help today. We really appreciate it. And we will be back next week at the CI Invite. What time is that starting, Dan?
12, 1 o'clock.
I put him on the spot. All right, so check it out on the internet, folks, if you want to listen to the whole show, or come on down, even better. Central Ice Up always puts up some shade over their bleachers.
It
and
will be there.
All kinds of good food and beverages over there, usually a well-run drill. So come on out. And that's it. Get home safe.